So interview at this level is nothing but the conversation. Interview at this level is nothing but the conversation. Why I say conversation? Because see, this is the only process where you are actually now discussing the compatibility. Yesterday we talk about the JD and the CV compatibility, right? Now this is a process to verify whether this compatibility will work or not. Correct? So it is a conversation first and foremost. Second is interview is not about you, it is about them. What does it mean? Interview is about telling them, how do I add value to your organization for this position? Interview is not about telling them, I have done XYZ. Because the moment you change the equation to them, automatically your opportunity will be taking to the next level. Okay. Now people will try and respect you. They will probably say, okay, tell me more about it, and so on and so forth. Okay. So interview is a strategic process. It's not what we have been taught from the beginning in the corporate world that, okay, chalo jao, aaj dekhe aa jao. That's not the process we are talking. Okay. We are talking the strategic process. So let's probably go step by step. Please make sure that you take the notes. First part is all about the mindset. Okay. Now there is no person in this room or otherwise is super confident of speaking to people in the interview. Do you all agree with that? Even though you are a CEO. Even though you are a CEO. Why? CEOs also get nervous. CEOs also get nervous. So you want to ask yourself a question, then how do I prepare myself? The way you prepare yourself is by having a better dialogue with yourself. Because in your mind, there are a chatter going on for the interview. And there is only way you can change it by having a different dialogue with the mind. Okay? How will you do that? That's what we are going to learn. So let me show you. The first one is the self-talk. How many of you talk that this interview is one of the most critical interview? If I get this job, I'll be probably going into this level at this company. This is the company I don't want to lose, and so on and so forth. How many of you do that? Yes, no? Yeah, this is the best company I've got, and so on. Please understand that if you are getting into that dialogue, yeah, you have already defeated your mind. Why? Your mind has already defeated you. Sorry. Why? Because your mind is now going to tell you, beta, देखो ये बहुत ही कठिन रास्ता है, इस पे चलना बहुत मुश्किल है. It is not going to be possible. So consider it as a hard work. Okay. So now your mind gets into the desperation mode. Your mind gets into the anxiety, nervousness, stress, even before you start the interview. Even before you start the interview process. Think about it and you'll understand. So it is important to change the self-talk with yourself during this process. Okay. And one of the biggest self-talk that you want to probably do it for yourself is you're worth it. You are worth it. Okay. And what does it mean? How many of you feel that you're worth it? How many of you feel you're worth it? Yeah. Now, let me tell you that this feeling will not come to you easily. Even though you have a 15, 20 years of experience, the reason I'm telling you is you'll not be defeated by the failure. You'll be defeated by the fear of success. You are afraid to reach that. Do you know why the fear of success comes? Because inside ourselves, we know that somewhere we are not deserving it. That small doubt is there. That tells us, अरे यार इतना प्रिपेयर नहीं किया जितना मुझे करना चाहिए था. अरे ये तो मैंने किया ही नहीं है, जीडी में था, लेकिन ये तो पूछ रहे गए. Yeah. So somewhere, you know, whether technical or non-technical doesn't matter, you have not been ready. And that is the reason your mind will give you the signals. तुम तो ready नहीं हो. So even though you do the affirmation like you do, right? I'm the best, I'm the strongest, I'm going to crack it. All this, nothing of that sort is going to work for you. Yeah. And that is the reason why we ask people to change the mindset first, then the skill. If mindset and skills is there, then the confidence will be automatically there. Then you don't need the confidence to be borrowed from the inspirational quotes, isn't it? You don't need a borrowed confidence from others because your competence is so high, your mindset is high enough that your self-esteem has gone up. So you don't feel that self-talk. This is the reason your self-talk is so important in the entire interview process, even before your interview starts. Second, the process is all about them. It's not about you at all. It's all about telling them that how do you match that position. It's not about whether you have done it, when did you do it, with whom you have done it. That's not the process. Salary is proportional to the value add. Salary is proportional to the value add. How many of you are not able to actually ask for the salary and be very honest? You will never be able to. I told you, right, before going for this. What did I say? If you're not putting any input, you'll not be able to ask for that output. If you are not invested in yourself, how can you actually deserve to be asking it? Your inside will never allow you to speak that word, that I deserve this. Even if you can fake it, you'll not be able to sustain it. And that's a reality. Try it. Okay. Speak in front of yourself and speak. I deserve 100% hike. Speak so that you'll understand. I deserve 100% hike. Can you speak, everyone? I deserve 100% hike. The fourth point that we were talking about, which is about the value from the past and the salary for the future. Whenever the HR comes with a very simple proposal saying that, hey, you know what, your last salary was X, I cannot give you Y. So what they are doing is now you are going to justify. You get into the justification mode why your salary was less. How many of you get into that? Yeah, my boss was bad, my wife was bad, my company was bad, my so was bad, and so on and so forth. Yeah. And this is where you can change the game for them. If you just keep referring the past, you only refer the past for the value. You need to tell them that I am here because of the experience and expertise I acquired in the past. And my salary is not a reflection of the value that I add. I'm here for the new position. That is a future position, which required me to achieve this, for which I'm qualified because of my past experience. And if that salary was aligned to my expectation, I wouldn't have been here as well. So your salary reference needs to come for the future. Your value reference needs to come from the past. How many of you understood this? Your value, my salary is not aligned to that value addition. That's the reason I'm here. And I'm looking for this range. Okay. That is where you need to come from. Patience. How many of you are just getting desperate after giving the interview? You don't have to mention number anyway. Range. How many of you are impatient? Impatient. Okay. So if you are impatient, ask yourself a question. So typically the mid-career position get filled up within 2 to 3. Yeah. 2 to 3 months time frame. So if you are probably giving the interview yesterday and expecting a result tomorrow, were you so much impatient about your university result as well? Yes, no? How many of you were so eager to actually have the result? Kitne marks aayenge? Yeah. And that is where you need to change, because this is all about the mindset aspect of it. We have not even started the interview. Yeah. We have not even started the interview aspect. We have just started about the mindset aspect. So you want to make sure that you're on your mindset. You are creating the talk with yourself, which is about the self-talk. You are talking positively to yourself, thinking that it's all about them. Salary proportional to the value add, past value, your past reference for value and your future reference for salary. And the last but not the least is the patience. These are the minimum requirement of the mindset preparation.